welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impression on a foundation, obviously. And the foundation that I'm going to try out today is one from Cover FX, and it is the custom cover drops. I have never tried anything from Cover FX before, so this is my first time meeting the brand and actually trying out some of their stuff. And these custom cover drops are totally new on the market, and I've seen some YouTubers talk about them and actually loving them so much. So I'm really excited to try them and see if they are as good as people say they are. Now, first of all, as with all of my first impressions, I'm just gonna tell you a little bit of some basic info about the actual custom cover drops. I've got the ones in the colors G20 and G30, and you get like 24 different shades depending on your undertone in your skin. So there are some for those of you who've got pink undertones, those of you who are neutral, and those of you who are golden. And I've chosen the one that are a bit more golden because when I get a bit more of a tan, I do get a bit more yellow in my undertones. Now let me just show you the packaging. It looks like this. It's a really sweet little kind of like pipette bottle, as you can see. And then I'm sure that it's kind of like a pipette where you suck up the product. Yes it is. Looks kind of gross though. That's fine. I think it's a really cute and great packaging. I think it looks very luxurious actually, and it feels really heavy as well. So it's a glass bottle. On the front here it just says Cover FX, custom cover drops, and you get 15 ml in this little bottle. So you only get like half size of a foundation actually. And I remember when I saw that, because I bought this one online, I was a bit like, wow, you really pay a lot of money for only 15 ml. But then once again, it actually says you only have to use like 1 to 4 drops of this one to actually cover your entire face. So I was just like, well, okay, then it's actually money well spent because you don't really use that much of foundation. So just when talking about the packaging, I really like it. I think it's very luxurious looking. It kind of reminds me of my Bobbi Brown skin serum foundation actually, with the bottle and so on. But yeah, I really like the packaging. The next really great thing about this foundation or custom cover drops is that it's made for all skin types. So whether if you've got like dry skin or oily skin or just normal combined skin, you can all use this one. It won't irritate your skin, and I really like that. And the thing that you can do with this one is that you can customize how much coverage you want with it, because it can give you a shade to a light to a medium to a full coverage. It all depends on how many drops of this one you use. So if you use 1 drop and then mix it in with your moisturizer, another foundation or Tinder moisturizer, I don't know, BB, CC cream, it doesn't really matter as long as it's water or silicone based. Then you can kind of like customize the coverage level that you want and desire, which I think is so cool, because some places on your skin you don't really need that much coverage, whereas some other places you need a bit more. So you can really be precise and just say, right there, I need some more coverage. And I also like the thought of that you can actually mix it with your own foundation that you already use, and you can also use it on its own if you want to do that. And I think today I'm going to use this one only just to see how it performs on its own, because I don't want to help it out with using some of my other great products. I want to test this one out just by itself and see how well it works on the skin and how well it looks during the day and stuff like that. Now, I don't want to sound like that I know everything about the technology in this little beautiful thing, but I have read some about the technology behind this foundation of these custom cover drops. And apparently there's some flash fusion technology in it, which makes sure that as soon as you use a drop, it will leave the pigment instantly. The pigments are also coated with lecithin, which is kind of like biochemically very similar to our skin. So our skin kind of won't refuse this one. It will kind of suck it in and just let it go on smoothly and even on the skin, which I think is so clever. Once again, we want that finish that is just perfect on our skin, and thanks to the technology in this one, it will leave a smooth and good looking finish, I hope. The last thing that I want to mention before trying out this foundation or these custom cover drops is that it's vegan friendly as well. So I just really like that it's not tested on animals, and it's also free from, let me read it out to you guys, parabens, sulfates, synthetic fragrances, synthetic dyes, petrochemicals, fertilizers, not sure how to say that, GMOs, triclosan, and yeah, just all of the bad stuff. And I'm thinking that is so nice to know that there's no bad things in this one that can like irritate the skin or anything like that. So I'm just really excited about trying this one, so let's do it. So because it's very, very like liquidy in texture, you're supposed to shake it really well before you actually start using it. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's really liquidy. And the thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use 4 drops on my face, so I'm going to get like a full coverage, I think. And I'm going to blend it in with my beauty blender, because when it is that liquidy, I think that my brush would suck up way too much of the actual product. So we'll see how that works. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's try to blend it in. Wow, I'm actually really impressed. Those were like 4 drops and it covered my entire face, as you can see. That is so cool. And it looks really natural actually. Even though obviously it is like full coverage because I used 4 drops, it still looks fairly natural actually. The color is okay. It is a bit too dark for me because I am the lightest right now, like the palest. So whenever I get just a tiny bit more sun and tan and so on, I'm going to match the color perfectly. I love how easy it was to just blend in, and you didn't have to buff it into the skin, it just blended in all by itself, and it was so easy. It was so easy. I can't really explain it much better than that. It was just really quick, simple, easy to blend into the skin, and it doesn't feel heavy at all. It feels very weightless actually on the skin, and it doesn't feel tacky on the skin either. It feels like it dries in fairly quickly as well. Just overall really, really satisfied. The finish is, I won't call it matte, but it is more like a satin finish, I think. So it looks very natural actually. I like that. My cheeks are a bit dry at the moment, so I can see that it's kind of like settled into those dry areas on my cheeks, but other than that, I think it's done a really nice job. Now, because I can't help myself, I'm just going to try to apply 2 more drops on my cheeks, because that's where I want a bit more of a coverage, and I'll just see how that looks, if it looks really cakey or if it's okay. Let's see. This is seriously such a game changer. Seriously, I don't even need to use a concealer now. I am totally fine with going out like this. This is perfect for me. I don't need to use any concealer. Obviously something under my eyes, but on my face, it has covered all of my imperfections, all of my redness, anything that I want to cover, it has covered all by itself. I just quickly wanted to zoom in on my face so you could see it a bit more close up, and as you can see, it looks really nice. It looks very natural, very healthy, and as you can see, it is not totally matte, but it's not dewy either. To me, it is much of a like natural satin finish on the skin, which I like. It means once again that all skin types can use it. So I am so freaking impressed. I love it already. I mean, if it keeps on looking like this, I am going to be a happy girl, because this is exactly how I want my foundation to be and look. It feels once again very nice on the skin. It doesn't feel tacky or sticky, and it doesn't feel drying either. It's just such a nice formulation on the skin, and the texture was to die for, because it is so lightweight and so liquidy that you can't really feel it on the skin. Last thing that I want to say before I move on and do the rest of my makeup, I'm obviously going to let you guys know how it works during the day. I'm going to go home today because I need to get my car serviced and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm just going to take you guys with me so you can see how it performs during the day, and also give you the last update at night time when I'm home again. Probably the next time that I'm going to use this one, I'm going to blend it with maybe a moisturizer or a serum, because my skin is a bit more dry at the moment. I mean, right now it's not too bad, and I know during the day my skin does get a bit more oily. But I would still say that maybe for me, who's got a bit more of a dry skin right now, I would mix it with a moisturizer or maybe a tinted moisturizer, something like that. So So yeah, but no more babbling, let's move on. Hi guys, so it's only like 15 minutes since I stopped filming and did the rest of my makeup, but I just quickly wanted to show you how it all looks now together, where I've applied my blush, my bronzer, my highlighter. As you can see, it all looks really intact and really beautiful. You can easily apply blush and bronze and so on top. And the only places where I've used powder is under my eyes and around my nostrils, just to make sure that there's no creasing right there. But else, I haven't set it with any powder, with any setting spray. It is all by itself, and as you can see, right now it looks really, really beautiful, very natural. It has got kind of like a glow to it as well. Maybe it's because of my highlighter that I applied on my nose and on the highest points of my cheeks, but we'll have to wait and see during the day if it's going to be a grease ball on my face or if it's going to look really, really good. Right now I'm really satisfied with the result. And one more thing is that I didn't use any concealer. I didn't use any concealer today. It feels so weird, but I could skip one step in my makeup routine and it just saved me so much time. Custom cover drops are amazeballs so far, and let me just give you a little close-up so you can see the skin just up close. I think that looks pretty damn good. I like the finish, and yeah, we'll see how it works during the day, so I will talk to you guys later. Hi guys, so it's much later now. It's around 4 o'clock now in the afternoon, and I just wanted to check you in on the foundation, or the custom cover drops. I keep on calling it a foundation, but it's custom cover drops. So far it's done really well. I am like in my parents' bathroom right now, but I really like the foundation so far. It looks really good and it still covers so well. I mean, there hasn't been anything bad with the foundation at all. The only thing is that I've got a minor like blemish up here, and you can kind of like see through the foundation. However, that's the only thing. Oh yeah, and one more thing is that I'm a bit red on my nose because I'm so hot. I'm wearing like a sweater today, which is not really appropriate for like summertime, but still it was cold when I left. So I'm a bit red around my nose area, but nothing bad at all. The foundation still looks really good. My bronzer, blush and so on still looks good, so I'm really happy with how it performs so far. So far so good. I'm really happy about it. I'm going to head out to town now, so I'll talk to you guys in some hours once again. Hi guys, so I don't know how great the lighting is right now. I'm sitting in my car, I'm not driving, don't worry, but I just wanted to quickly update you on my face and what is going on, and so far so good. The only thing that I have to say is that because I haven't set my face with powder, I do look a bit more shiny than what I would prefer, I guess, but it is okay. Oh my gosh, people look at me like I'm crazy. I am though. But yeah, I'm a bit of a shine ball in my head. I don't know if you can see it. The only places where I've seen a bit of fading is around my hairline, because I've been touching my hair and stuff like that, and also around my nose a tiny bit. But it is those places where I've been like touching my skin, so that's kind of like my own fault. But all in all, I'm really happy with it. And obviously, before I go to take my makeup off, I'm going to do the last update. So far, huge thumbs up. Hi guys, so it's time for my last check-in before ending this video, and here's the face. Let me just get a mirror so I can see how I look up close. But from a distance, just looking in my viewfinder, I actually like how it looks, so I'm really happy. Okay, so getting up close, it doesn't really look as good, I must say. You can definitely tell that I've been wearing sunglasses because there are some marks from my sunglasses right here. And also my mascara is beginning to smudge a bit on my skin as well. The foundation is totally cracking just around my nose area and also around my nostrils. Looks kind of cray-cray. But I would say in my T-zone it is starting to fade, like for real, like seriously. I would say my cheeks are probably still okay. They would really benefit from some powder. And let me just say, before saying anything bad about this foundation, I haven't set it at all with a powder during the day. I haven't touched it, I haven't touched up at all, so it looks the way that it looks. So the verdict is definitely that it is a long wearing foundation. I must say it has worn for like a lot of hours. Like, it is around 10 o'clock now and I've been wearing it since 10 o'clock this morning. So it's been on for a really long time. So I'm definitely happy with how it's lasted like during the day. But let me just get you up close so you can see my face a bit closer. So here it is up close, and as you can see, it doesn't look as good when you're up close. Around here it's totally faded. And yeah, just my nose area, just my T-zone actually is totally like fading and cracking and just not looking its best. So I would say wearing this foundation, still remember to powder it because it needs it if you want it to last all day and all night. So yeah, but once again, I haven't touched up at all, and honestly, my makeup just in general, it is just ready to get off. So I can't wait to get my makeup off. But yeah, here it is up close. Yeah. This hasn't got any SPF in it, so if you're out and about just during the day, remember to wear sunscreen. But I would say this is probably amazing for if you want to go out partying and stuff like that, because once again, great for all skin types. That doesn't have any SPF, so there's no light reflection or anything like that. So for that, I think it's going to be amazing. I think this is a real party foundation. So yeah, for that job, I think it would be amazing. But once again, it's great for day wear as well. Just remember sunscreen. But that was all for this video. I can't wait to get my makeup off now. And I know some of you may be like, oh, you look like crap right now. But seriously, please remember, I've been wearing my makeup since 10 o'clock this morning. So it's been on for very long. And yeah, just want to put it out there. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you found this video helpful in any way, and if you did, thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel because that makes me really happy and helps me so much here on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I have the most amazing evening, day, wherever you are. Bye! Oh wait, you want to see something really exciting, something sneaky? Yes! I can't wait! I'm probably going to do an unboxing. Leave a like if you want to see it and also comment. Good night.